I'd go from bronze to mythic if I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to the premiere episode of Bronze to Mythic for Modern Horizons 3. Let's do this. YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. This is a very, very powerful set. All right, folks. Obviously, Modern Horizons sets are a big deal, and they're not to standard, so they're right to modern. So the commons are juiced, the uncommons are juiced. It's going to be a wild one. And I actually did a preview video for this set. Usually I do my archetype, kind of like signpost archetype video on the Bronze To Mythic channel. This time I did it on the main Magic the Gathering YouTube channel, which you can see right here. All right, I did this awesome video on the Magic channel. Go check it out. Like, comment, subscribe on it. Again, this video is usually on the Bronze To Mythic channel, but they paid me, so I did it on their channel. All right, so check that out, of course. And we're gonna draft a set as we always do. Draft 1 is my first draft of the format. I have not drafted a single time, and we're gonna learn the format together as we start on Bronze 4 on our way up to Mythic. Now, check out this new feature we got here. Ready? Here's that. Check it out. Historical. Boom. There it is. That is our scoreboard. The entire history of Bronze to Mythic is right there. You can see all of our ups and our downs. Last set was definitely a down. OTJ, our second worst draft ever at 30 drafts, coming off of Murders, which was tied for our best ever. So I don't know how it works or whatever, but you see our average here is 22.8. So we do have a shifting line, where our line to Mythic, it was 21.5 drafts, but whenever we fail to get the under, it goes up by 1, and if you go on the over, it goes down by 1, etc., etc. So the line's going to be 22.5 drafts to Mythic this time around, and you can leave, of course, your comment on YouTube or in the chat if you think we're going to be over or under 22.5 drafts to Mythic, and let's just get right into the show. Let's freaking do it. Let's fire his packs up. Let's rock and roll. All right, let's do this. Draft number 1. What are we going to open? We're going to open up a Guide of Souls, an energy card.
Pure energy. Matter without form.
This is a 1-drop Soul Warden 1/2. Orchestral Messengers, of course. Here's your ETBs. You get a life and an energy. You can pay energy to make this thing, whenever you attack, make a creature into a flying angel. It buffs it. Seems really, really good, honestly. So, Guide of Souls seems great. What else we got here? So, we got these MDFC cards that are dual lands and also spells that are just ridiculously good. Like, a Tell Me to Play tap dual land would be a high pick regardless. And then a 2-mana hybrid sorcery bite would also be a high pick. Just, again, this is just kind of showing the super high power level of the set, how good this card is. It's ridiculous. Not much else, though. Wither Bloom's very, very good. But yeah, let's slam the rare here. I always love taking rares early in formats because you want to learn what they do. You don't want to be in an important draft in an arena open or a pro tour, open a rare and be like, I don't know. Never played that card before. So, Guide of Souls it is. And then, of course, if you saw my video on the Magic channel, you would know the archetypes. The Jeskai colors all care about energy. So, Guide of Souls is going to be really, really good there. Card seems excellent. Get past the Windswept Teeth. Money! And we also got It That Heralds the End. Of course, they're all Eldrazi in the set. Almost like a 6-color with the colorless symbol. You need a colorless source to play this. They don't give you wastes. So you got to have the new fetch lands like Perilous Landscape or any other sources for that as well. We got Is It Genitorium, which is an energy kind of payoff card. Cranial Ram, really cool artifact card. I like that one a lot.
I've always felt a certain affinity toward them. I
think we'll just take this Gargoyle, though, honestly. Like, we could take the fetch land, I guess, because they do seem really, really good. But this card seems great. There are signpost commons as well as uncommons in each color pair. And blue-white's all about energy and flyers, and Guide of Souls plays very well with that. So, take the Gargoyle here. I think taking a land might be right, but we probably don't want to splash if we're in like a linear kind of energy deck. So, we get past Roshin Roaring Prophet. Not a lot of X spells, unfortunately. It's just not really a thing you want to do. But you got a lot of Eldrazi stuff here. So the Gruul and Simic colors are all about Eldrazi. We got Trickster's Elk, which is a bestow creature.
Into your aura
and
make you grow.
the Abzan colors are all about bestowing and modifying things. That's pretty cool. This is a Naya Tri-land or whatever. I think we'll just take the Slith. This card seems really good, honestly. I'm surprised that this rating is so low. This is LSV set re-ranking. Obviously, it's just the set just barely came out. So, but cheap 2-drop makes energy aggressive. Seems perfect for us, honestly. So, I'm pretty happy here. Just take the Slith and kind of keep our energy train going. Keep doing our thing.
Maybe a little more energy.
Moag Ancient. This is one of the commander cards. So, in a weird twist, there is a new to modern sheet in this set, which is a bunch of cards that are reprints of cards that are not new, but not in modern yet. There's also like 8 commander cards that are in the set, which are draftable, which is really weird. A lot of them are bad, like this one. I don't know. What do you want from me? What am I supposed to do? So we got a Grixis land. We got Strength of the Harvest. This is an aura. It's also a dual land that pumps your stuff. The Umbra here is a pacifism, or can pump your own things as well with Flash. This card's really good. Let's take this thing, the Umbra. It's kind of weird with the hybrid cards because, like, even though you can play it in a green or white deck, like, if you're not using a dual land for both colors, that's much worse, obviously. So, all right, we got Writhing Chrysalis. Word in the street is this is an insanely good Gruul common. Obviously, well off what we're doing. But we got a Electrozoa, which is like an okay energy card. I think this card's mostly going to be used to flash in and block and get some energy, which is kind of cool. Muster of a Departed, ETB, make a spirit. Morbid, if a creature died, populate. So that's not really what we're doing, I don't think. Yeah, this card's busted, but like we're pretty far off of where we're at, so we'll just take the Electrozoa. I don't mind being a little on rails for draft number 1 and just like kind of feel it out and see what we can do. So it looks like we're just in these. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Floodstrand. I don't think we're taking it though, honestly. We got another Riddlegate Gargoyle here, and I would like whenever you're like. So right now we're not really forcing, but we're kind of like trying to lock in here, and this is a spot where you really want to lock it in and not pass a gold card, like 7th pick usually. So I think we're slamming the Gargoyle here. Meddler's also great. This is Shades of a Bergstrider, an old friend of mine. Wait, what? Not that kind of friend. Great card though. Floodstrand's awesome, but yeah, just take the Gargoyle here and just keep the things going here. Yeah, wait, this card's great. Really good, but yeah. Slam the Gargoyle. We're off to a great start. Super low curve. Aggressive. Looks great. 3 fetch lands in a pack. What is this pack? We get a Bestow creature, Bestow is a very powerful ability, and it's fun. A lot of the fun of the Modern Horizon sets is looking at abilities, weird pairings of abilities, right? So Mentor and Bestow are obviously not the same blocks together, but they play very well together. You pump a creature and it grows stuff, goes well on flyers. Card's pretty good. The Rhino can proliferate or shield counter. This thing is a Soul Warden that blinks. I don't know what to take, so I'll take the cheaper card. Take the Unicorn, I think. I'm not sure, honestly. Don't really know. Another Dog Umbra, and then a Landscape. Also a Static Prison. This card seems okay. So it's like a removal spell that's temporary. You need to keep spending energy on it, which I don't really like. But it is a 1-mana removal spell. And if we are aggressive, it is pretty good. So let's try it. Dog Umbra is also a good removal spell. But I think we'll try the Prison. We're like really, really heavy energy right now. Almost every card we have makes energy, which is pretty great. So I know it's not temporary if you keep putting in the energy, but like you want to use your energy on other things usually. But all right, so Expel the Unworthy kills a small thing or a big thing. It's a sorcery. As an instant, this card would be great, but be wary of sorcery speed removal spells in your drafts because they are kind of iffy. Another ridiculous MDFC card, just 1-mana trick, playable without the land on the back and then with the land on the back. It's pretty wild. I'll take this, I guess. Sure. So, Electrozoa. So right now our curve is super low. Nice and aggressive. And looking pretty good so far. We get energy for days. Perilous Landscape Tables. This is I know it's a Jeskai one, but you don't have to play red to play it. It's just fine. These are like the best common dual lands I think that have ever been printed in any limited format ever. They're Evolving Wilds that come into play untapped for I'm sorry, the land isn't going to untap, but they can tap for mana immediately, and they cycle for some reason. Just like insanely good. So, and also, we might splash also, right? We don't know where we're at exactly. So, Unfathomable Truths.
It was totally devoid of emotion and nuance.
5-mana instant, draw 3, make a spawn. Probably not where we're at. I'm going to take the landscape here. Casino's end splashing a green card. Let's take that. And Angel of the Ruins would be a fine sideboard card if we were sideboarding or not, but I'm going to take it. And take a smash. Alright, I would say pretty good back one. We got a last pick Jolted Awake, which seems fine, honestly. It's unearth for stuff. Pack 2, what do we got? We got a Nether Goyf. Pretty cool rare, honestly. This card's very, very good in constructed cards, or constructed formats, but not as good here. We got Metastatic Evangel. I think this card's awesome. Whenever other non-token creature you control ETBs, you can proliferate. Unfortunately, I mean, it still has counters, but the proliferate can also work on your energy, which is kind of cool, but we're not really like plus and plus countering or whatever. We'll see. We got Copy Crook. This is a clone that connives on attacks. It's interesting. Kite, Inventor, Sultai Land. I'm gonna take the 2-drop. We have Mentor Guy also. This card seems, it's like proliferating is so powerful, and doing it for so cheap on a well static creature is pretty awesome. So, all right, we got a rare here in Flare of Fortitude. The new pitch cycle in Modern Horizons 3 is all about sacrificing a non-token creature of a color to play it for free. This one is, I think this one's not that great. These are going to be not that great limited, where sacrificing creatures is a pretty big cost, but we got a Brain Surge, not really what we're trying to do here. This is more for the Demure decks that care about drawing cards. We got Suppression Ray. This is our Ozorius dual land MDFC. Seems insane, honestly. Just dual land that taps the team, wins the game. Pretty wild. So, Umbra Inventor, yeah, pretty easy. Take the Ray here. Yeah, I thought these. I'm sorry. This is a commander cards in the set. This is not a commander cards out of the set. This is a reprint from some old commander thing, whatever. So that's fine. We got Monumental Hinge here. This is a fun land. Look at top 5 for historic card. We do have 1, 2. Okay, just 2. 2 so far. So obviously it's basically better than Plains. Honestly, this pack's kind of weak. Like Insignificance and Winged are both pretty bad in our deck. I'm just going to take the land here. Very powerful set, tons of playables. Just take a land. Even if we ends up being a Plains in our deck, whatever. If we flood and draw 1 card off at once, great. So, ship it. Give me the henge. And so white seems super open. Blue does not seem very open, but white does seem really open. Arena Glory is the red version of that card. We got another Conjurer. So whenever a creature ETBs gain 1 life. 5 mana and exile stuff. Mick Quibster, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome to Pile Drivers. Appreciate that. Another Evangel. We have another Muster of the Departed. Oh, this card's sick. Freaking Force Spike on a stick.
Get off my
Hope
plane.
Ender Coddle. This card's awesome. I love it.
This doesn't mean we're devoid of emotion.
I want to take this card. I love it. Really, really cool. So the numbers here is the dress with overlay. And obviously the set just came out, so they don't have their full functionality yet. This is just the LSV set review ranking. So just from LSV set review, obviously static rankings. And then as we get more data on the set, it'll provide dynamic rankings also. You see it every episode of Bronze To Mythic, so you'll see more about it in the future. Sinking to Stupor is awesome. I put this card in multiple constructed decks in Historic, Timeless, and Modern during 10 New Brews. Watch on YouTube, missed it. And just a really, really awesome card. It's just like almost like a better Odawara in some ways. Card's great. Really, really good. Love it. Windswept Heath. Was it Aether Spike, which is a counter spell that uses your energy to counter things? It's okay. Quench, a little bit of upside. It's also a Proud Pack Rhino, which can proliferate or put a shield counter on something. We're not super deep into plus counters, so I don't think proliferate's like that exciting. So take a Spike. Try it out. Right, we have a nice low curve, nice aggressive deck, so pretty happy. This fetch land is whatever. It's fun. I can see an argument that the fetch land, the rare fetch lands are worse than these in some decks, which is kind of crazy. So Harbinger of the Seas, not really a draft card. We got a Mardu Triome here, or whatever, Triland. Essence Reliquary returns things. Yeah, we're not playing these cards, so take the land. Maybe we end up opening a black rare when a splash, something like that. So, And power balance. Get it? It's like the opposite of counterbalance. Whatever, it's fine. We got Solstice Zealot here, which is a energy maker with taps. I think this card's fine, honestly. Surprised this card is only ranked at 2. I think this card's reasonable. Just tapper, cool card. The Oozewag card's pretty good, yeah. But we're not green, so we got a good solid blue-white deck going here. It looks like, and Inspired Inventor. This card seems kind of medium to me, honestly. It's 2/2 for 3. You can get 3 energy, but like then you're getting a really below rate body. It can be a 3/3, which is also pretty unexciting. You can make an artifact. Doesn't do much for blue-white to have an artifact in play, so this card seems kind of but give it a spin. Flare Tables, also Truths and Brain Surge. If you were to play one of these cards, it'd be Brain Surge. I don't want to play any of them, I don't think, though, so try to keep it aggressive. Wing It. Sure. Wow. Yeah, white's pretty open. Alright, so yeah, we'll just play the Zealot. I don't think we're gonna play it. I don't know if I'll play 2 of those, but Thraben Charm. Seems like kind of fine, honestly. I don't know. Alright, pack 3, here we go. Hit me up with a nice rare here. Just talked about that one. Whatever. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. Alright, so we got another suppression right here, which seems awesome. Reforms, kind of a cute card. It dies, makes 3/3, dies, make a 6/6, dies, make a 9/9, but like, if they pacify it or exile it, just terrible, so not really us. This Path of Annihilation card seems really good if you're Eldrazi, but we are not, obviously. Take a land here. Pretty easy pick, honestly. Just take the Ray. Let it ride. Card's great. At worst, it's a dual land. Best that wins the game. That's a pretty good floor and ceiling, you know? The King among Bears. Hail to the King.
Give me what I want!
Chill. Alright, chill. Alright, we got a Voltstorm Angel here. Pretty ideal card for our deck. This is a Serra Angel that makes energy and does awesome stuff. Otherwise, as far as blue and white cards go, not great. We got a Mardu Triland and a Grixis Triland. I can't believe there's 10 of these in a set. It's pretty weird to have all the full 10 duels in a set, but yeah. Pretty easy slam here on Voltstorm Angel. Pretty nice. Another copy of Copy Crook, which Luis gave it an extremely high rating. It is a really powerful set, so it makes sense, I guess. We'll try it, sure. Also, Golden Tail Trainer, cool card if you're that color. Another Chrysalis, also really good. But yeah, sure, we'll try it. A Clone that Connives is pretty good, so clones are fine. The Conniving's good too. Right now we're at 22 playables, can get a few lands. Another Riddlegate Gargoyle. Oh yeah. We're doing it. The Slith too, but slam the Gargoyle. We got a plan and we're doing it. This is when you know your deck's open. Alright. Similar to Signpost uncommons that are gold cards. These common gold cards are all really good. And if you get them late, it means you did a good job. Your deck's open. Give yourselves a round of applause, you know?
Make a little noise here, huh?
Alright.
Come on, I can't hear you!
Triton Wavebreaker. Not really us. Prowess and stuff. We got Tamio meets the Story Circle. Shrinks for attacks. Discard cards, investigate, and shuffle cards in. That's not really us. I doubt we're playing any of these cards, so kind of whatever, I guess. We got Consigned to Memory, Coliseum, a Tranquil Landscape is an on-color fetch. The thing is that, like, I don't know how many on-color fetches people want to play. Like, they don't cast Gargoyle on turn 2, you know, so Sage Unknowing is for Eldrazi decks. Wing It's not really good in our deck. I'll take the Lamb. I don't know if I've played it or not, honestly. We got Envoy of the Ancestors. Not really a card for our deck. This has Outlast, and then it says modified creatures you control have lifelink. So you tap it once, it's a 3/4 lifelink, which is pretty good. And there are some modified things in our deck. There's a Singing Super also, but I'll try this card. This card's pretty, lifelink's pretty good. We have some proliferate stuff too. Another, and these things are a dime a dozen, right? Jeez, they're everywhere. Honestly, Shrieking Ray is kind of interesting in our deck. Almost all of our creatures have ETBs, so like just bouncing it and playing it again and get to get more energy is kind of cool. Might not play it, we'll try it. Solstice Zealot. Don't think we're playing it, but sure. And then we're kind of basically done here. So Drown Yard Lurker, pretty cool card for the Eldrazi decks. Definitely feels like a synergy format. A lot of decks do want to do different things. Where like you'd never want second your blue-white deck, but it's really good in your blue-green deck and your ramp deck and stuff. So I don't know, we're taking the charm. We got the charm. I got a cool Genesis card. We got late Conduit Goblin and late Oozewag. All right, so we got a nice little scrappy blue-white aggro deck here for our first draft. It's kind of cool, pretty linear and pretty straightforward. We got to make some cuts, obviously, but wow, that's insane. Red-white was open, folks. That's a really good comment. You shouldn't see that one that late, you know. So let's pop out up here into our deck builder and see how it looks. All right, so these are land spells, kind of similar to is that Battle for Zendikar? They're like half a land, half a spell. We got a lot of cards here, though. Let's check these out. They're more lands than spells, I think. But I don't know. We'll see. So we got 24 playables here. I would say Thraben Charm's not very exciting. Karn's here, too, in case you're wondering. And, yeah. 24 cards. Shrieking Drake is interesting. Bounces a creature. Jolted Awake is not great. I feel like we're like a few cards short here, honestly. So our deck being pretty open. Like, I don't play 2 Charms. Playing 3 Solstice Zealots is kind of iffy. We are a little lacking in, like, oomph. I'm not going to lie. We have these 2, like, tap your team kind of cards, but the Rosecott Knight is a 5-drop ETBs. Look at top 6 cards in your library. Reveal an artifact or enchantment and put it in your hand. Rescue on the bottom. This card's like fine, honestly. You know, we have like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not great. 5 hits for it. If you draw a card, this card's pretty good. Yeah. Things like we have these like spell lands, and I'm not exactly sure what where those should be going either. I don't play 3 of you. Look at one of these. One of these guys. The charm's also like, that's great. I guess it's like we'll try it out. But so if we're like 23, I think wouldn't mind a big creature too, honestly. But thanks for resub. We appreciate that. Also Tugboat, thanks for resub. So let's go. Yeah, Expel the Unworthy, Charm, Spike. Wrap, reset, thanks so much. All right, let's just go 22 lands, 22. It's 18 lands with 3 spell lands, and not play this thing. Let's play this. 425, 26. We also have the Henge, and then I don't even know if we're playing one of these. Honestly, if we can't cycle it. And, like, it's just a colorless land that can't tap our gold. We have 2 duels anyway. I'm going to play that. So, let's put in our Landos here. And, some plains and some islands. Looks like we got more white by a good amount. So, I think that's it, folks. That's our first deck. So, definitely, like, kind of scrappy crappy, right? We don't get any good rares or anything like that. We kind of just, like, did our thing and let it ride. And now you know what time it is, folks. It is prediction time. Time to place your bets. What do you think we're going to do with this deck? 7 wins, yay or nay. Reminder, we are literally in Bronze 4. All right, so we're at the literal bottom. Just so you're aware. I don't want to be insane, but we're not playing in Platinum or Diamond or Gold or whatever the hell it is. So, all right, so that's the deck. And make sure you, if you're on YouTube, scroll to comments, liking the video along the way, and let me know, believer or non-believer. And let's get right to the games. All right, here we are. Chat, come hang out with me. Let's do this. Jolted Awake, Umbra, Unicorn, Zealot. Not a great hand, honestly. It's hard to mulligan, lands and spells. We're going to keep, but do our thing. All right. It is true that, like, on day 1, being in Bronze kind of means nothing because, like, a lot of players haven't played in a while, and they're just like, oh, a new set, cool, I'm going to play now. And you might have, a Diamond or Mythic player who just hasn't played in a while, so. Cordo, resub. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Looks like we got some believers here. Not a ton of believers, but here's your landscape. So a teamer landscape. We draw a monumental henge. That's cool, I guess. All right. I mean, I guess we're playing the unicorns at 2/2. I really would want to. You want to bestow this card, 95% of the time, but not playing something is just like pretty damning, I think. So like, we could wait, play the zealot, and then put the thing on it. It's not a great hand. Let's not play it. Grizzly Bear, not very exciting, but crack that fetch land. All right. JND, new sub. Welcome to Pile Drivers. Happy to have you, my friend. Premier Bronze to Mythic. We're doing it. Dream Drinker Vampire. We have a 2/1 lifelink with Adapt. And if counters go on it, it is Menace. Sure. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Alright. Yeah, we'll just attack. It's fine. Attack. Play Zealot.
Which would bestow upon you the right to rule.
What do you got there, friend? Block? Sure. It's fine. We obviously have our Jolted Awake to get it back, which is kind of cute. So, get our Zealot thing, get our energy going. Let's do our thing. Power up. Green black. So green black. So again, the Jeskai color pairs are all about energy. The Abzan color pairs are all about modified. Modified means if a creature has an aura or a counter on it or something like that. Green black specifically is all about putting counters on things for value. So adapt, one of the key things there, but other stuff as well. All right, so we got. Ooh, that card's good. White of the Reliquary. The first of many rares we're going to play against. Unfortunately, our Umbra is a pacifism, but it is not a. What's it called? Arrest. I think we're probably going to play it still, because we just aren't doing anything else. Wish I could put the card back in my hand and not in play, you know? Yeah, alright. I don't love this, but...
They have a warrant for your arrest. You're going to jail.
Gonna attack. Jolt back this 2-drop, I guess. Got us some spells here, too, you know? Alright. Energy up. Take this thing back.
Harnessing the good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad.
Silent creature. Yeah, the ability is definitely, like, it's only okay and limited. So, and then obviously if you put this on something else, that would be awkward. They would sacrifice it, so. Refurbished Familiar. Not exactly how you want to play this card usually, but still fine, honestly. Like, just...
You have an affinity for shiny things.
2/1 Ravenous Rat for 4. Flying is reasonable enough. Very good if it costs like 2, 1 or 2, but we suck at strong on lands. I would offer Unicorn for Familiar. I'm just gonna attack it both here, and then we'll hope this this henge pays off. Honestly. All right, play the lands. They go. They got 4 cards in hand to my 1. Looking for a little action here. A little bit flooded. In our what? How many lands are in our deck? We have 14 lands, not counting our MDFCs. So, fire up the old henge. 4 mana. Look top 5 cards of your library. Historic card, which is artifacts, legendaries, and sagas, can go to our hand. Here's Expanding Ooze. The signpost uncommon for Golgari. Has Adapt. Whenever it attacks, you put a counter and modify creature. Really good card. Really good. Some of the signpost uncommons. Some of the signpost commons are better than the uncommons. It's crazy. So, just a common. Pretty wild. In for 2. All right. What I say? We have 6 hits. So we have, look at top 5. But did I say historic? I'm sorry. Why? We don't hit auras. I don't know why I was saying auras, but oh, we did it!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh,
Gargoyle and a knight. Oh, we're doing it now. All right, so we're just gonna go Rescott Knight. Looking at our cards. Oh, I'm sorry. I was counting hits for the knight, not for the henge. The knight has like 6 or so hits. So yeah, ship the knight. Just tap down the ooze in their turn. We got 2 energy to spare with 3 more coming.
Now I have the energy to do anything.
Knight. Top 6. So, our Constellation prize is a 4/5 Vigilance. Not too bad, honestly. So, you go.
Big deal. I'm adapting.
What do you got there, friend? So, we got 2 energy to spare. They're going to play a Malevolent Rumble. Top 4 cards of your library. Put a permanent in your hand. And then mill the rest. Make a spawn token.
Alien replicants from beyond the moon.
They get a Witness. It's pretty good. This card, I think, is unbelievable for a common. It's not that hard to keep putting counters on things and getting cards back. Just ridiculous. So, and they're going to adapt. Okay.
Why can't I modify?
So, whenever it attacks, put a counter on a modified creature you control. It can target itself. So, pretty wild. They're going to sack the spawn and get a land. It's kind of weird timing, obviously, but sure. Yeah, it's funny because Adapt is in like one of the Ravnica sets that came out when Arena first came out. And the Adapt animation looks Simic-y because it was a Simic ability. It has kind of like the oozy, blue, green, whatever. And now it's just in like, you know, the different colors or whatever. It's really funny. So, we draw Suppression Ray. So, tap all creatures the player controls. You may pay X energy, and I can stun them. That's pretty powerful, actually. So, I would say we're going to Gargoyle here.
Harness into good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad.
And I think we just get it for 8. Set it for lethal next turn, honestly. Like, holding his land in our hand because they have a familiar, so... Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever anything attacks, not this thing. This card's insane. So I can give a creature lifelink by paying 2 energy. That's kind of appealing. Sure. So, gain 4 life. And feeling pretty good about things. Tap it. Do the thing.
Feel the power.
Here's a landscape. They also have a nesting ground, so they can move counters. That's kind of cool. White getting nesting ground. That's cool. That's pretty sweet, right? It's kind of cool. Doing cool stuff.
Yeah.
Still 5 cards in their hand. They can just play away this, adapt it, and get things back. Another Vampire. So they're definitely the Golgari theme deck for sure. Pretty sure we're just going to tap a squad and kill them, so. Pretty fun card. This is like a new to modern card. It's a commander card. You move any counter from one thing to another. Move saga counters, loyalty counters. Pretty fun. Opponents in the tank. What do you got, friend? What is it going to be?
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Could say our opponent is adaptable.
Big deal. I'm adapting.
Alright, they're going to adapt their Vampire. However, of course, it can't attack yet. But it's a 3/2 lifelinker. I think this is it, folks. I think this is about to be the game.
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Get up. Let's get up. Don't do it. Man, don't do it. No, don't do it. Think of your family. Think of your fans. Think of everybody. You gotta be kidding me.
Sure, pay 2. Tap those 2. Send it! What do we say here at Bronze To Mythic for the new folks? Show them how it's done! Attack! What do you got? Alright, we won our first game. We're off to a rousing start here on Bronze To Mythic. Get those pips going, and let's do our thing. What a silly question to ask.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, folks. Bronze To Mythic is brought to you by our sponsors, right? And this is actually a really, really cool... It's not like a sponsor of a project that I'm working on with Evoke the Art, Really awesome token set. All right, check this out. 50 tokens in there. All handmade art, not AI. In case you were wondering. All handmade art. Super high quality. And a nice satin finish on them. Really, really cool. Very clever designs, too. The front's a token. The back has tapped and untapped tokens. You can use one token for all your tokens. Really, really cool. And look, they're making me a token, too. Right? So, really, really cool. Kickstarter. Check them out. It's only $25 for the actual set with my token in it. And there's a bunch of other things on there as well. There are mail tokens, play mats. Really, really cool stuff. Check them out. Just a cool mom and pop kind of like, hey, this guy Zach wanted to make this cool thing and made it. Not some big company. Really, really cool. Check them out at Kickstarter and give them a spin and check it out. All right, we're in. We got blue mana. Can't keep this one. Can't keep it. Mulligan 6. Mulligan down to pretty good hand, honestly. We can keep this. Keep this. What do we ship is the question, right? So, unfortunately, this is a really good 7. We've got, like, 2-drop. Missing a 3-drop, but could, like, counter a spell, maybe. Want to put the unicorn on the gargoyle. Maybe the angel, too. I think it was pretty good, but it's pretty far away. I feel like it's... We play or draw. I forget. I'm dumb. Play or draw. For the play, I think it's the angel. Because making 5 lineups is tough. I'm going to go like 2-drop, counter a thing, bestow. There's no way to see that, is there? I should tell you, right? I just I don't remember. All right, let's have the angel. That's fun. I love it. One of our higher end cards, but are we orange or blue? Orange is play. Where do you see the orange? Oh, our person. Oh, that's clever. Well, we drew a Force Spike thing. I freaking love it. Here's Triton Wavebreaker, 1/1 Prowess. Prowess not really a big theme in this set. Blue-red's all about energy, so kind of interesting. We'll play our Gargoyle.
Feel the power.
And get our energy. And now I'd love to go like land, counter spell, land, bestow. That'd be a great draw. Nesting Grounds again. Popular card. We draw a land. Cool. So let's attack. We are not going to spend our energy, I don't think. Just gonna not worth 2 life here. Just going to hold on to our energy. I'm a big saver upper, so.
Maybe a little more energy.
Alright, so attack for 1. We could flash and try and block. That's not worth it, obviously. So play a spell. Play a spell. Play a spell. I didn't play a land. I think we just cast this, honestly. Yeah, whatever. Alright, sure. Gotta cast it, bestow, do our thing, right? Like, this is a pretty good beatdown draw. Just send it in. Mentor. I think we're still gonna decline. Just keep the energy. Yeah. Holy cow! Wrong set. That was last set, alright? Come on now. Much more backbreaking than holy cow. Alright, sure, whatever. Just kept 2 lands and that's whatever. What are you gonna do? Alright, we'll take the win and our first moving on up. Cool. Good stuff. Want to remind y'all. Boom. Polydar pre-release. This Saturday. Free to play for all YouTube members and Twitch subs. All info's in the Discord. 4 rounds. Free to play. Prizes are coolstuffinc.com. It's a lot of fun. There are also door prizes and a bunch of other stuff. Really, really fun. It's just cool. Just come, hang out, check it out. Polydar pre-release. Come chill in the Discord. Love to see you there. All right. So we have our 5-land, 4-lander, 3-lander, whatever. We can keep this. I mean, like, it's a little iffy, but it's kind of hard to mulligan this hand. So, island go. We draw land. All right. So now we're gonna not play either one of his land. I don't think so. Play a land, play our 3-drop. Proliferating here could be a lot better, but I unfortunately will not play in the pre-release. I'm going to a friend's housewarming party that day, so I'll be peeking in, seeing how you're all doing. All right, so Royal Cartographer, good card.
Harnessing the good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad.
3/1, landfall energy, pay 6, draw 3 cards. Holy crap. McQuipster from Madison. What's up, my friend? Respect to the shtick. Awesome, my friend. Taught to be slayed professionally. They're just born this way. Just being myself, you know. Just lucky. I'm just lucky. I'm just kind of an absent-minded fool, you know, just hanging out on the internet, making an ass of myself. It's great. Best of play draws a button behind your camera. Ooh, okay. Alright, so they say go. I would trade my Evangel for their Cartographer for sure, so we'll attack here. I should put the blue land, whatever. Goal is to force spike their next play and hit the Harrison Ford button to be really happy about it. Attack. Yeah, not playing the blue land was very, very bad there. If they have like a trick, I could blow them out. They get punished. They had some like combat trick or whatever. Alright, say go. Alright, friend. What are you up to over there? Jeskai Landfall. There are a lot of abilities in this set. I did not make a sound effect for Landfall. Sorry, my bad. What? They're playing on my guy! Emissary of Soulfire. That sucks. I mean, I can copy it with the Crook, which is kind of cool, but alright, sure. The question is, do we just cast the... It's kind of hard to not play a creature, I feel like. Proliferate's not very good. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. They have 5 energy. And then I would copy Crook their Emissary, I guess. And me dole out an Exalted counter. Yeah, I'm going to play this. I guess I should, if I was going to play it, I should have just force spiked the thing, but whatever. So they got to wasted a red. So they could have like 1 mana spell too, but... Alright, so... Untap. We draw Static Prison. Just going to fire up the old copy Crook. We're going to copy the Emissary. I'm going to make sure I stack this right. So let's... Copy Emissary. ETB. Alright, it was a work, right? So... They play energy. And they'll proliferate. Oh, actually, holy shit. It's an Exalted counter? We can proliferate the Exalted counter? That's awesome. That's really cool. Alright, so we're going to put an Exalted counter onto the flyer and just get in, I think. Alright, so let's attack for 3. Exalted means that whatever creature attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 for each instance of Exalted on your creatures. This is going to be a dense set, folks. This is definitely not a beginner's set. They're going to play support flyer. It's pretty good.
I'm here. I'm here for you.
This card's great. Really, really. This is also like the kind of combo where you're just like would blow you away in a regular set. But this set has mechanics from Magic's entire history in it. You know, again, landfall, Exalted, proliferate, support. You know, raise your hand if you know what support is. You know, like it's kind of an old, not that old, but kind of old mechanic, but. Alright, so we're going to Exalted twice. Jesus. Alright, take 4. Yeah, this is a very, very dense set. So don't feel bad if you feel like you're feeling like you're a little like, oh my god, what's going on right now? Because there's a lot. A lot this set. No banding, unfortunately. But if we can Gargoyle and... I want to proliferate. You could like prison or sink into soup or something. Okay. Let's play a land. We're gonna Exalted counter again and then proliferate them, which is Cass. So let's go. Put an Exalted counter. Play this thing. I guess I can't proliferate my energy counter then. Oh, I can. I'm sorry. I can. Never mind. So. Oh boy. Okay, so let's put the Exalted counter on just something else. I don't know, this guy, sure. And then we will play the Gargoyle. We will get the energy. Oh yeah, we can, right, we're good. Proliferate everything.
Maybe a little more energy.
And then we'll attack with our Exalted Flyer. I could spend 2 energy here. Oh my god. I could to give it lifelink. But I should use another counter, I think. Yeah, I think I want to save the counters for the Exalted. I screwed up. I should use the Exalted counters. A lot going on. A lot going on here. I'm going to decline this. And all go off. Take 6. We can sink into Stupor whatever they attack with, which is kind of sweet. How many drafts do I think it'll take? How many drafts do I think it'll take me to get to Mythic? I'm just say go. This thing's already up. So once again, the line is it's a moving target. It always goes up or down by 1 if you make it or don't make it. The line for this set is 22.5. So over under 22.5. Yes, it is a little weird to have Modern Horizons on Arena when there's no Modern, but all right. So they played their first dud. All right, these cards all have been great. Sage of the Unknowable seems pretty bad in their deck, but that will resolve. And they're just gonna say go. So I would like to bounce something. I mean, others I just tap things. There's die, right? So I'm still gonna bounce. I think though. Yeah, let's just bounce this thing. I think there's dead, so it matters, but alright, Suppression Ray, tap away stuff. Gonna pay 2 in case that this isn't, yeah, well, sure, what if that's fine, okay. Just doing it, doing the thing, going great, everything's awesome, life is good. Oh, Guide of Souls, our rare. We did it! Unfortunately, we're playing a freaking bear again. But this can pop up. This is kind of cool. So keep this. The previous 2 Modern Horizon sets were really, really good limited sets. So I played MH1 at Pro Tour or Mythic Championship 4 or whatever on the Pro Tour. I didn't really draft MH2 though. But I heard it was very good. I just didn't really like. It was an arena, you know, whatever. Just didn't really play it, but. Alright, yeah, this is fine. Just fire up the old unicorn. Get an energy, attack. We can use the energy to pump up our unicorn with the Guide of Souls ability, make it an angel unicorn, which is kind of cool.
Your aura's purple!
Archive. Swamp. Wither and Bloom. Alright, sure. Zealot. Attack. Go. A little light here. You know, if they're playing like a controlling blue-black deck, I'm a little scared. We have 2 kind of crappy creatures in play, and not a lot going on otherwise, but... Horrid Shadow Spinner. 2/3 lifelink. Whenever it attacks, you may draw cards equal to its power. If you do, discard the mini cards. So, blue-black mechanics is all about wanting to draw a bunch of cards, and then things turn on when they've drawn like 3 more cards. So, we're just gonna play a land and just kill this thing. It's not very exciting, but just gonna deal 4 damage to this. So get out of here.
Get off my plane.
Attack for a pretty tame 4. Again, this is a very, very powerful set. So having a Grizzly Bear and a 2/3 in play is not very exciting, but Signpost uncommon for the Demir archetype. Again, I did an archetypes video on the main Magic the Gathering YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. And encourage you to go watch that, because I usually do a video like that on this channel, but did it for them because they hired me to do it. So, and please, if you can, watch the video, leave a comment. Obviously, they hired me to do it, and I would like them to hire me to do more things. So you leave a comment, put some good feedback on there, and they'll be like, "Ooh, Jim's cool. We like Jim." Why are we on the Amonkhet background? Is there no background for Modern Horizons? Top. Nobody tops. That's crazy. All right, so it's 2/2. That's very, very good against my board of a crappy 2/2 and nothing else. I mean, I don't really want to like play anything here, but usually aren't the draft formats like just the background of the draft format, right? But all right, so can use the Umbra as a trick to save my unicorn. Just get in. It's so bad, but we have like another kill spell in our hand anyway, and the Ray. I hate this, but sure. So this is a flash thing. You can give it Umbra armor, so if it would die, the Umbra just goes away. So kind of like a shield counter, basically breaks the shield, and we just say go here. We are really, really pushing it here, you know. They have 6 cards in hand of my 2. My creatures are very, very bad. I was not very excited to play the Zealots. We cut one of them. And Unicorn's good, but like you don't want to cast it, you don't bestow it. You do not want to cast this card typically. Oh, they're gonna wait, what? So they chose to cast Gravedigg as a 2/2 and not return the creature?
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
That's not very kind. Sure. Maze, new sub. What's your name? Away from welcome. This is really, really weird. Here we are, Bronze 3, already in our first emergency meeting, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. This is a sorcery to add a counter, right? Yes. They could have a trick of some kind. Like if we're at the Pro Tour, I'm like, all right, what's this, you know, mother effer up to? You know, like what's going on here? But in Bronze, it could have been misclick. It's the first day of the set. Could be anything, honestly. So I'm just gonna attack with my Zealot. Just get in for 2 and see what happens. I'm gonna say misclick is the most likely possibility. Apparently I was wrong. Okay. So they have a Hydroelectric Specimen. This is a 1/4 that can change the target of things. So if I cast the Prism... Oh, I guess Prism's an ability. Alright, yeah, you got me. That's a beat. Alright, yeah, we are in some trouble here, folks. We don't have any good cards. We just have all of our filler cards this game. And they just have still 4 cards in their hand. Tamio. It's a pretty unfair card to have in limited. 1 mana for an 0/3 flyer. Whenever it attacks, investigate. Makes make a clue. You draw your 3rd card for the turn. Turns into a planeswalker. If it shrinks things, returns spells. It's pretty busted, honestly. And all I have in play is a Grizzly Bear. So, and the problem is that if I prison this, we're not really in an aggressive position. So, like, just gonna chew away at our energy over and over again. That being said, I don't think I have a choice. So, Old Tamio. Seeing play in Modern, Historic, Timeless. Alright, you're gone, I guess.
Get off my plate.
Let me get attacks, just say go. We need a lot more going on here. 4 Spike Flyer, sure. Jeez. Gross. 8 for 2. Take 2. Ooh, boy. Wormcoil Larva. Mini Wormcoil Engine, a absolutely busted limited card. Lifelink, Death Touch. Ridiculous. Timeless content. It's already on YouTube, folks. 10 new brews. What's up, Silsey? Yeah. So I could tap the team and like use an energy to keep the Wormcoil tapped. Doesn't really help us get through though, honestly. Tap 2 things. Mentor is lesser power, not power or toughness. Oh boy. Using this card for a non-killing blow is pretty bad, but I think we're really in trouble here though. I'm gonna pay 2. Stun counters on these. Attack for 2. The Zoa gives me 2 energy. And keep prison around. I don't know. Not good. Not good shape here. We're down on cards a lot. And our card quality not super high either, so. Ugh. Unfathomable Truths, draw 3 cards.
And I, for one, welcome our new insect overlords.
Yeah. Let me draw an island. Come on.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Oh my god, folks. We're getting wrecked. Alright. I will attack for 2. We're just dead, I don't tell you. 7 lands, some shitters. We're definitely a beatdown deck. We are here to attack, 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 and win the game fast. We are not built for the late game. Hence our playing card like Static Prism, which would be very, very bad in a more controlling deck. Yeah. Another Visionary? Damn. Yeah. I think we might just pack this game up and go to the next game, honestly. There's really a card in our deck. We don't have any rares in our deck. We have 1 rare in our deck. It's freaking this guy. We have no, like, big card to play to. You know, it really does the good stuff. So here's a Kami. So you can see here the mechanic of Dimir is about if you've drawn 3 or more cards this turn. And they're about to give us the business here. The deck seems fine, pretty good. Get some energy. Respect. All right, let's just go to the next game. That's fine. All right, back it up. I know what I'm beat. No worries. 3-1. It's cool. Tomorrow's and Wednesday. Tomorrow and Thursday are the big days, folks. Super long streams. Check them out. That's going to be most of the content that I finish up before I leave for the Pro Tour at the end of next week. And I'm doing commentary on Sunday too with Nicole. It's pretty fun too. Man, why do we have like a bunch of 2-drops? We can literally only drop a unicorn. That's all we can draw. Cannot draw our 3 blue-white flyers. Nope, only the unicorn. I think that the decision to mulligan this hand or not is gonna be like I don't know the right answer right now. You know, if I'm 20 drives in, I know the answer. Sure, I think the answer to this question will be a very important telling factor for the format. I'm inclined to mulligan, honestly, but I guess we have like a counter thing here. I get bound. I'll just keep it, whatever. Got Shrieking Drake. Draw non-land tilts. The best archetype in the format. This is my literal first draft. I got nothing for you yet. It's a journey, folks. I'm not at the destination yet. I'm just taking my first steps to a larger world, and you're all there to do it with me, so I appreciate that. We draw land. I mean, I guess we're just gonna fire up the old Grizzly Bears again. We can't put a counter on it, which is cute. Green, Solar Transformer. Opponent's got some nice lands here. Oh, no. I've heard this card is really, really good. Writhing Chrysalis on turn 3. 2/3 Devoid Reach. Whenever you sacrifice another Eldrazi, put a counter on this. So it's basically a 4/5 Reach because of these 2 Scions. They're also ramping, too. Card seems pretty stupid. Play land. It's also unfortunate. So these first few drafts are where you kind of like get the feel for the cards, right? Hopeender Coddle seems very bad against Scions because Scions don't always get sacrificed, so they often have spare mana to pay for a Force Spike. So that's an interesting thing to make note of. That being said, we're kind of screwed. Honestly, we could play the Inventor, but like we have no good attacks anyway. I'm just trying to Mise them on this Hopeender. Hopefully, just like play a land. Play a 7-drop, we should counter it. This is a common, yeah. Again, the Signpost common cards, which are ridiculous. So, no worries, Doombringer. I don't know anything. I did a set review. That's all I know. I haven't played any games yet, so I haven't watched any games. I had to go in completely blind for the first episode of Bronze To Mythic, aside from my set review, obviously, because I want to just, you know, give it a spin, see how it goes, and give you guys a good show if I can. Hopefully, I'm trying. What's up, Raph? First draft, right there. All the info on the screen. Check it out. Appreciate having you. Welcome. Take 2. No sacks. So I doubt this is their sack on their board then. So. Humpus Wumpus.
We already know this thing has destroyed 3 civilizations.
That's not good. We are getting obliterated. Yeah, that's fine. 6/6 travel for 4. On the draw here, getting completely wrecked. This against Reach, too. I don't think we get a chance to win. It's funny, if I copy Cricket, they'll get to put in a creature for free, because I can't play colorless. I can copy their Crystals, I guess, but... Alright, so we've now played this card as a Holy Cow a few times, so I'm not loving. But we draw a land. So the question, of course, here is how the hell are we going to win this game? Oh, is it a cast trigger? Oh, it's a cast trigger. Yeah, we're learning together, folks. All right, so let's do that then. Humpus Wumpus. All right. So far, I am impressed with Copy Crook. I'll have my own Alien Eldrazi, please.
I'm a flying spaghetti monster.
You're up. Humpus Wumpus. End step. This card's messed up. So Harness Lightning was a phenomenally powerful uncommon. Saw play in standard. Phenomenal limited card in its set. It was just this card for 2 mana instead of 1 mana. Ridiculous. Here's Propagator Drone. This gives all of your tokens Evolve. They are destroying us. Literally destroying us. Putting us into the ground. It's turn 4. They're attacking for 12. Yeah. Alright. I guess we'll go to next game, I guess. Ooh, boy. Jeez. Yikes. Yikes, indeed. That's alright, though. We're good. Totally cool. Totally cool. While I keep the next game, I do want to... Oops, wrong button. I do want to remind you all about... Ant Legion, all right? I know it's hashtag sponsored, mobile game, yada, yada, yada. Folks, these things get me paid, all right? Try a new game. It's the opposite of Kobayashi Maru, folks, all right? It's a win-win scenario. You try a new game, you play for 30 minutes, get the goals, I get paid. It's kind of a lot, too, honestly. It's a pretty good one. So check it out. If you want to support the content, I really appreciate that. Use the QR code, link in the description. Check it out. Ant Legion. All right. This hand's fine. We have a dual end. So we got... we have our 1 drop, but we have a good 2 drop at least. Yeah, this guy's all right. This hand's pretty good. We can keep this. This hand's good because of our land, obviously. So keep this. What a point! You're great. They're gonna play a Razor West Field. I'm gonna play a Suppression Ray. We draw a Hex Gold Slith. Pretty sweet. The problem, of course, we want to play the Guide of Souls first if we can, but let's go with this thing too, I guess. So Conduit Goblin. So 2 energy for them. Being in combat, you may pay an energy if you do. Another target creature gets the boost.
Now I have the energy to do anything.
So we can go. This is interesting. Like, we have a lot of choices here. Oh, it's actually sick. Shrieking Drake and the Evangel. You can just keep letting a blue over and over again and proliferating over and over again. So I want to play the Evangel first, because I want to proliferate the energy. But, like, maybe we should have beats on, honestly. Let's play Slith. So, this is a Slith creature, a super deep cut. Where my Mirrodin fans at? Huh? Who's cast themselves as a Slith Firewalker? Anyone out there? Any boomers out there cast Slith Firewalker? 3 colors, sure. It'll throwback. So, yeah, Conduit Goblin. Cyclops Superconductor, 3 energy, give it haste. This Goblin card's insane, by the way, I guess you're wondering. But we draw a land here, I think we're good to go. We draw a land, hell yeah. So now I can go, we're gonna attack, get a counter, play Evangel, play Guide of Souls, proliferate, add a counter, and say go. Yeah. Slith Predator? I was there, Gandalf. I was there. Alright, let's attack. I'll decline. So yeah, a little awkward to like have to play this first before this, but whatever. So play this thing. And play land and Guide of Souls. Proliferate. Grove of Slith. Get an energy.
Now I have the energy to do anything.
And then next turn, we kind of want a blue. We have the prison too, so... Here's an... Ooh, this card's really good. This card's being playing mono right now. Unstable Amulet. 2 mana for an artifact. Get 2 energy. Pay 2 energy, tap it, exile top card of your library, and you can play it until you exile another card. Just tap, draw a card, basically. And then cast a spell from exile and deal 1. Pretty powerful. So, they're in for 5. That's fine. They didn't play a beater, which is cool. They have 6 energy of a tank, which is a lot. We draw Expel the Unworthy. It's kind of fun. I mean, I think we're going to go Gargoyle Prison. We're doing some pretty good stuff here. We're kind of getting beat down a little bit, but... so everyone's saying EDBs, you get energy when it dies, pay the energy and deal damage to the thing. We have multiple ways to exile it, which is cool. So, we're just going to Prison the Goblin, and then play the Gargoyle, and then get in. They have 2 mana up, but... But we haven't had like a good draw yet. You know, like a Guide of Souls and a Gargoyle, like really nasty draw. So, gain the life, get the energy, proliferate, and just send it. And I'm gonna pay the space of my energy here and get some lifelink. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What do they got? That sucks. All right, so we will not pay for first strike. We got good value on my card, right? That was pretty sick. So, I will decline first strike. I can actually use my guide too, so I can pay this and grow the guide. That sucks. I could proliferate even more. Wow, that's gross. So, pump this, and I'm gonna gain 5 life also. So hit a huge chunk. Now I got some monsters. You know, flying counter, a 6/5 possible first striker, a flyer, a removal spell. Any jailbreaks here? Or, so Cyclops Superconductor has prowess. So when it dies, it can deal damage. I was going to play a Thriving Skyclaw. 3 energy. Whenever it attacks, pay energy, put a counter on it. Sure. This card's pretty bad, but it's obviously fine. Aren't really any unplayables in these sets, you know? They only have 1 card left, but they have this freaking amulet and 9 energy, which is gross. Alright, so we're going to keep this thing around. We're going to expel the unworthy. So I'm going to attack a both of these. If they want to trade my Gargoyle for their Skyclaw, I'm cool with that, honestly. Yeah, sure. Let's just attack. Gonna attack. I'm not going to spend the energy. We're not really in danger of dying, and I want to keep energy around for this prison, so... This is a really hard card to play. Like, knowing how long you want to keep it around, knowing how much you want to spend on it, so I'm going to decline. Going to decline. Oh, I could have pumped it. Oh, I fucked up. That's not funny! I just forgot that I could use this again. It's a new set. So we killed her, anything. That's honestly like, not even that bad, I think, but... so we're going to expel the unworthy, get rid of this thing.
Get off my plane.
That's their last. The problem is they just have an amulet and 6 and 9 energy, but do our thing. So exile top card. It is another Sky Claw. We'll just play this for an energy and a life. So like, let's bounce it. Whatever. Do your thing. There you go.
Feel the power.
So yeah, obviously a punt there, but they're going to Sky Claw. Drake's just hanging out. Jolt Awake the other Skyclaw. That's kind of annoying. That's 6 power, so I pump this thing once. They get still block with it. Shit. Alright, sure. So, very important for the series. In the early levels, in the early episodes, we're going to point out our opponent's mistakes. Alright? We're in bronze. Magic's hard enough at the highest level, let alone when you're, either when you're at lower levels. So, clearly they should have activated the amulet before they did whatever they wanted to do. Just like basic Magic strategy. If you're going to play an effect that draws a card, do that thing first, because you'll have more information to make your plays with. So, just real simple stuff. Play a land. I guess we're going to copy Crook the Skyclaw. Just get some energy and chill. Don't want to trade here, obviously. Yeah, this is fine. So, gonna copy the Skyclaw. Just gonna play, get some energy, get some life, get some more energy, tons of energy. And we'll just say go. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. You're right. You're right. I apologize. They have to play one card, so they have to play another card. You're right. I apologize.
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Alright, so they play Utter Insignificance. They're playing this into my Drake, which is cool. Here come the Skyclaws. They're going to pay some... No, we're trying to block, obviously, so... It's pretty good for us. We have a Spike, too, so we'll take the action here. We're just going to bounce this, obviously. So, it is... It costs a colorless to exile. They don't currently have colorless. We can attack for 3 and just bounce it. It's cool. So attack for 3, bounce it, play it again, and have spike up. So bounce this. That falls off. Rock this bad boy again, and we just say go. Pretty insignificant. I'll be here all night. Not true, actually. I'm only doing one draft tonight, so I'll be going to bed soon. Alright, so take 1. We play a superconductor. We can counter this if we want to. The problem is we're not really... I guess we can pump this thing up and attack, right? Then they may attack me. Yeah, we got counter this, I think. We can't afford to not spend our mana here. Not the most important thing to counter, but realistically, like, we just gotta... You can't just sit here and waste mana. So, cast a spike, get some energy. Which was an auto pay here, like whatever. So pay 3 energy, right? They got 2 mana, 2 lands there. 3 energy, counter that.
So you get nothing.
And they're gonna attack. Wow, that's aggressive. All right, so they attack. No energy to spend. It's weird. We'll do that. We're gonna attack this, play a land, play a creature. Gain a life, gain energy, top 6 cards. Again? We have like 6, 7 hits, right? Alright, sure. Alright, so attack with these, and we are going to use the ability and put the counters on the guy's souls. Alright. 6 to 3. If they have some way to deal an extra 3 or 4 points of damage here, we're dead, but what can I do? Their prison's also chewing away their energy. They got nothing left. They are out of energy. How many do they have? Just Cyclops for days? Alright. Alright, so... Powerful cards. Worst mana base in a sense for sure, but powerful cards. They attack. They just got a bunch of energy too. Jeez. Alright, that's bad. Alright. We're 2. We draw Envoy of the Ancestors. That's kind of gas. That's 7 life. This can give... Obviously, these are modified, so they'll have lifelink, which is pretty awesome. So we can give them back this 2/2. Make our knight into an angel. And just act for a bajillion and gain a bunch of life. Oh, man, what a draw. It's not because I get to parse it, but... so we're not... This costs 3, right? So we're not going to pay. They get back their 2/2. They get more energy, which sucks, but... Then we're going to play the Envoy of Ancestors. Thanks, Cloudy. Resub, appreciate it. Energy and life. Oh, I could have kept it on for one more turn. I could have paid. I sure I screwed up, but whatever. Okay, so we're gonna attack with these. This is vigilance too. It's gas. So that might cost us. We'll find out. Honestly, they're gonna amulet. Get more information. It's a land. Cool. We'll pay the energy. And we're going to target these. They say I have a 6/7 flying lifelink vigilance. Oh boy. Human Knight Angel. Ascended. The Rose Cotton Knight has. Very complicated set, folks. Don't feel bad if you're struggling at first. Alright? Do not feel bad at all. There is so much to take in. Like, I feel bad for anyone who's like, you know, who's newer to Magic trying to play this set because it is dense. Alright, so they're going to utterly insignificant my Rose Cotton Knight. The problem is that making it a 1/1, it's a base 1/1, but the counters go on top of it, so it's still a 4/4. That being said, because of layers, it actually loses lifelink, which is kind of annoying. Well, layers are stupid. But sure, that's fine. I think we're still in decent shape here. We draw a Plains. It's a beat. We're just going to get in. I mean, I would trade this Knight for both of these, so... Yeah. They're at 4. We have lethal on board in theory. Yeah, sure. Just try and kill them. We got 4 in the air. Obviously, we'll love to draw any creature there for a little bit of life and a blocker, but... Then will we outlast? We'll see. They're going to double block the superconductor. So... When this thing dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. we can not kill it. I don't know if you want to do that or not, but I'm going to order it like this to see if, obviously they have to do something. Sure, they have to do something to not die here. So this is actually a pretty important spot, I think. So this is a spot where. So a few things here. So this is a spot where I think a lot of players. Well, I guess like we don't actually need to do, but whatever. I don't know. The point is that like. We want to make it so we can decide to deal all the damage to the goblin, not kill us maybe, or I don't even know. Whatever, sure. And then this loss of the abilities because of the layers on the other insignificance. If we played another envoy, this would regain lifelink, which is obviously super awkward and weird, but what are you off there? All right. God, the stupid unicorn. Why is the unicorn in every single opening end? We have one unicorn. We have 3 freaking copies of, where is it? Where's our flyer? We have 3 gargoyles and only 1 freaking unicorn. And we just are incapable of drawing one of them in our opening hand. We always show the unicorn. Ridiculous.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
We can't mulligan this hand, but it's not very exciting. Gonna keep this. Draw prison, sure. So they play a Crackling Falls. I feel like the art on Is It Lands is always so good. This is a draw 2, discard. Let's pay energy. This card's really, really good too. Divination, dual lands. Second. Party Thrasher. 2 mana for a 1/4. It says non-creature spells you cast from exile have Convoke. Beginning your pre-combat main phase, you may discard a card. If you do, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one. You may play that card this turn. Pretty good card, honestly. Where should I kill this? Just get it out of here. This will loot away lands in the early game, in the mid game. I mean, so yeah, whatever. Play this. Get out of here.
Get off my plate.
Goodbye, lizard. The lizard wizard. Correct. So, blue-white, all the Jeskai colors are all about energy. Absent colors about modified. Gruul and Cynic about Eldrazi, and then blue-black's drawing cards, and red-black is artifacts. I made a video for the official Magic the Gathering YouTube channel all about the archetypes, like I usually do for Bronze To Mythic, but I did it for them this time. And videos in the chat. Go check it out. And yeah, sweet. Conductor, huh? So like, I guess we Umbra here. We should need to cast spells, so just gonna Umbra this, pacify it, whatever. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. So let's go. Does the power level of a set change your thoughts on mulligans? Yes, I think you should mulligan a little more aggressively. Tune the narrative. This card is messed up. Messed up.
Yeah.
Probably best blue common. Probably one of the best commons of a set. Getting a prowess trigger, 2 energy, and a card for so cheap is ridiculous. Really insane. So, play a land. We could copy Crook the Superconductor. Or we could just play a Slith. Now we have our Bestow lined up, which is kind of cool too. But, just a better Attunement Aether. They have a Urza's Cave. Can search for a land, sure. Well, I guess I spent all my mana here, and so like, even though I think this Slith might be a little bit better, I think we're just gonna copy Crook. Get our Connive on too, so copy this, get some energy, so there you go. It's fine. Also important to note that bestowing is a spell, not a creature, so it will trigger prowess.
Check out the aura on this sucker.
They get Spike, Depth Defiler, land, so they get a land and 2 Scions. Here's Smelted Charge Bug, energy, 1/3, sure. Draw Henge, cool. So I think we're just gonna fire up this old Mentor thing. Make it do a 5/5 and attack. That's fine, I guess. Nothing to Mentor onto, obviously, but otherwise we're just playing a Slith and saying go, which is pretty bad, so yeah, sure. Fire it up.
You see, behold the power of modified bear pheromone.
Attack. Connive too, right? It's like, we connive. We can discard a land here, or we can discard a spell and pump it up. I just want to discard a land here, though. I just want spells, so get rid of this. Next turn, Zealot and Slith, which is pretty good, honestly. We can Mentor onto our stuff as well, which is great, so They have 10 energy, which is a freaking lot. It's a lot of energy. A lot of energy.
You've been in the Farmer Maggot's crop.
Swap. The colors, Duke. The colors. So, one of the odd things about this set, and honestly is a thing that we saw in Lost Caverns of Ixalan and a few of the other recent sets, is that when they make color trios about a certain theme, someone always gets left out. Alright? So, in Ixalan, Jeskai was all about artifacts, Sultai was all about graveyard, and then green, white, red, green were just like floating in the aether, you know? This set is the same thing going on, where Dimir and Rakdos are just totally disconnected from the set. Dimir is drawing cards and Rakdos is artifacts. So those decks won't synergize super well with your other colors. So like black seems weird in blue and red because it's more about Jeskai energy stuff. So it's a little weird to see a splash. Could be a bomb rare or something like that, but it's important to know. So they got some stuff in play. A Sweep Conductor, it's fine. They have good blocks. Just gonna Slith and Zealot here. Mentor's onto another attacking creatures. We can't do that yet, but just gonna jam. That is true. There is the new Recurring Nightmare, which is an energy black card. That is a possibility, I suppose. All right, so they have all their colors here too. The Transformer also makes any color mana too, so hopefully not got much else going on here, honestly, because we are, they have some big bomb rare. We're in big trouble.
Harnessing the good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad.
7 energy, we're doing it. Here comes the Sky Claw. Cat Dragon. Remember when they made the first common dragon? It was a huge deal. Who remembers what it is? A little match trivia for you. We're going to cycle a landscape and draw a card, sure. Okay. They seem flooded, which is great for us, obviously. We're conniving, so their blocks, they don't have any blocks here, realistically. We can mentor onto the Slith. Doesn't even need first strike, technically. Dragon Whelp? Nope. The first common dragon. Amoose is close. Amoose is in the ballpark. Alright, so we're going to attack here. And I would say we're going to Slith and Conductor. Coming in. Pump it up. So Mentor, love it. Slith, no. Connive, yes. Wanna keep always spells, discard a land. And Constructed, you connive to discard spells, pump your things up. And Limited is more of a looting effect, so. A little disappointed that more folks didn't get my trivia. Honestly. First common dragon? Really? No one out there knows what it is? It's not that far. Not that long ago. They're going to sacrifice the Scion and sack the cave. Sure. So they're going to get any land they want. Urge's Tower, maybe? Barbarian Ring. They are close to Threshold. Again, confusing set. A lot of mechanics. So that sucks. If they get one card in the graveyard, they can kill my my Slith before I can make it bigger. That stinks, but sure. Take a hit. Do changelings count? No. The old Mistform Ultimus, worst card to ever happen in trivia. Uh-oh. Eldrazi Ravager. 6 mana, 6/6/6 Annihilator 1. Sack 2 Eldrazi from the okay, so
go ahead and annihilate them, dear.
That's fine. If it's Happer and everything as well, so they're pretty close to dead too. Should tap a team and kill them, so that's cool. Pass to attackers. I think that's fine. Lightning Shrieker, I'm pretty sure is the name of it. WWWME23, there you go. Let's hear it for you. If someone else said it first, then I apologize. About the Tapper team anyway, so we'll just henge here. Ray. Prow. Oh, you got a Prowess trigger? Sick. Prowess and Mentor. So we're going to tap the rabbit. Yeah, sure. That's it. That's it.
Game.
Pack it up.
Blouse.
It's over. Tap a squad. Keep it going. Ridiculous card. We did it. We drew a Gargoyle. Awesome. Keep. How is he splashing? I don't know. I've done one draft and I was 2 colors. So here we are. That's all I got for you. So you go. What's up, Mike? Tickets don't matter to me? Okay, cool. No unicorn. Yeah, we finally drew it without the unicorn. Alright, so Gargoyle time. Energy up. That makes me miss my son. So Cassie gets a bath every night. Usually I give him his bath. And this is a death touch, right? So this player's selling. We're not gonna pay any lifelink here. So Cassie goes in the bath. I give him his bath. That's great. And then after his bath, he has like a towel as a cloak. It's like a hood with like a towel in the front and a towel in the back so you can wear it. And
It's true. We are aliens.
put it on him. He has a little cloak over his head. And I go, give in to your anger, boy. Use your aggressive feelings. And we've talked Cassie into force lightning. So we'll go in the rest of the room, and I'll go to Nicole, and I'll go, and Nicole goes, ah! So my son's a Sith Lord, in case you're wondering. All right, Monumental enters the draw. They have a 3/3 Devoid Menace. Whenever you sacrifice a non-token permanent, make a Scion or spawn. Sure, that's fine. We can Jolt Awake the Zealot if they want to trade. That's fine. It's pretty cool, actually. Let's just do that. Let's just attack. Sorry, they have a 3/3. Never mind. Just get it in the air or whatever, sure. Get it for 2. Thought Cassie was a Trekkie? Nah, now he's in his own room. He can't watch Star Trek with us, so. Alright, so we're gonna go Zealot. And just say go. We got taps for days. Not a lot of beats, though, unfortunately. Does Cassie possess the X gene? I don't know yet. Isn't in puberty, right? Hasn't manifested yet. Titan's Vanguard. This card is absolutely messed up. 5 mana, 5/5 Devoid.
It's true. We are aliens.
When you cast this thing, and whenever it attacks, put a counter on each always creature you control. Just ridiculous. Just like a preposterous magic card. So pump the processor. It's a 5/5. And then it'll also pump on every attack too, which is just ridiculous as well. But we're gonna tap this. Tap this thing. We might prison up here. Maybe draw a lot of lands. Might just prison the Vanguard, get it for 6. I'm gonna cycle this, I think. I'll just cycle here. Let's cycle here and see what we draw. Why do we want to tap blue? What are you drunk? That's fine, I guess, whatever, sure. Right, so we draw a Shrieking Drake, which is fine, honestly, for bouncing our stuff. Sure. We're just gonna prison the Vanguard. I'm just gonna get in. Just get it for 6. I'll take 4. Not a big deal. So get rid of this. We can now keep draking our Gargoyle to keep getting out more energy. So we'll stack. We're not gonna pay anything. Maybe a 10. Do I want to Drake now? Probably, right? I'll bounce Tapper because we're not gonna attack the Tapper anyway. So. Alright, so give me this. And we're just doing the thing. Playing some Flyers against the regular Eldrazi deck, which seems pretty busted. Feet. The only good news here, is this is like a Skyclave for Eldrazi, and they're really going off here, is that this thing is a cash trigger, not an ETB trigger, so.
True. We are aliens.
Alright, so now I'm sad that I only have one Tapper in play, but we're I think it has reach too. Oh, it doesn't have reach, never mind. I think it has reach. There's no big animation. Eldrazi can't use bow and arrows. They don't have fingers, opposable thumbs. Alright, so we're gonna play everything here, right? We're gonna attack with the Flyers, and we'll tap a big idiot, play a Tapper, play this thing, keep attacking. So red green does seem pretty good so far. Got a decline. Gain 2 life here is pretty relevant. There's a blue Eldrazi with reach. That's just not right. All right, sorry. This card's so messed up. Here's a blasted land. That's got reach. Annoyed Altasaur. 6/5 reach trample. Cascade. Okay. They cascade into a evolution witness. Jesus. Okay. I would advise us to win the game quickly, which we are close to doing, honestly, but here's a witness. Here's an Altasaur. I mean, we're going to tap the Vanguards. We have to. We're going to die, so tap this. Love to draw out of our sleeps, yeah. They attack for 10. I could Zoa block, but the flyer... I think I need to tap this to win also. Jeez. If I take 10 here, we just like freaking die next turn, right? Holy moly. They're at 7. Man, if I had if they were at 6, because like the question here is like I'm playing this, right? Am I blocking the 3/3 or am I keeping the flyer? We're one short of freaking killing them. I guess if they were at 6, I would win anyway. But if I take 10 here, I go to 6. We're almost assuredly dead next turn. I can tap 2 things, but I can't survive. Let's look at our deck. So Guide of Souls would win the game. Umbra, not great. Expels, whatever. Slith, Evangel, lifetime, right? I got 2 timeouts, so Unicorn wins the game, right? 2/4. It's only 5 actually. If I don't block, it wins the game. Charm, no. Spike, Gargoyle, Envoy. There are not a lot of cards that win us the game here. 2 Rays, obviously. Does Umbra win the game? How does Umbra win the game? Oh, I guess like we just get rid of the Altasaur. Right. So our removal spells also win. So I would say we have like 6 outs in 27 cards, which is pretty bad. If we block with the Zoe, I think this thing also has reach. I've tapped this offensively too. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay. We tap these 2. If I had like gained life last turn, it's like so little. Corn Knot. What's up, welcome? Tap 2 biggest things. Chump block 1. Damn, man. Can Henge anything? I don't think so. Henge hits a Stork things. My guy was summoning sick. Oh, man. Is it Menace too? That's gross. Okay. Henge hits Umbra. Umbra's on a store card. Shit. I have to tap. I just gotta... Fuck. Amber's dead. Hits the store cards. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. I don't think we can win. I can't tap us offensively, so... Alright, we'll just say go. We're dead, I think. This sucks. Basically, we just can't win, so... Flying Dragon, sure. Just dead on board, so... Their deck seems good, but like it's hard to know if their deck is really, really good or just like average for the format, so... Problem is that, yeah, we're just fucking dead. Oh, man, this sucks. Alright, that's Menace too, right? They both have Menace, I'm just one of them. We draw a card with this dies. That's cute. But we can't even block both on it. Yeah, we're just fucking dead. We just lose everything here if we can't chump. Yeah, I guess if we draw a Ray and tap all 8 things or whatever, we can maybe win the game that way, you know, but so we can double block one of these and just single block this. Yeah, all right, so it sucks because, like, if I had gained some life on a prior turn, didn't seem like gaining 2 life is worth 2 energy with 2 tappers in play, but maybe it was wrong, you know, reasonable. Yeah, Ray still wins the game here. I have 8 energy and they have 7 creatures, so they're gonna adapt back a thing, sure.
Modified.
Whoa.
All right, Henge with not a Ray. Alright, so our Scrappy Grabby Blue-White deck only goes 5 and 3, which I consider a failure at when we're in Bronze, obviously. But the deck was kind of cool. It was light. We didn't really have any like great cards or anything, you know? Alright, so we always track all our stats here on untap.gg. Download it for yourself for free, untap.gg, because they're freaking awesome, honestly. And I think our deck was good, but like, we need to replace, like, you know, 2 or 3 of the kind of mediocre commons. Like, take out Jolted Awake, take out the Thraben Charm, and take out, I don't know, the Rose Cotton Knight or whatever, and put in, like, you know, 2 good rares and a good uncommon. Our decks are very good, I think. But we were just, like, kind of short a little bit. Didn't really have any big top-end cards. Double Ray's insane. It's probably won't happen, you know, in month 2 of the format. But, yeah, pretty cool. There you go. Episode 1 in the books. Bronze To Mythic. Many more episodes to come, folks. So remember, like I was saying, oops. Nope, hold on. Yep, there we go. Nope, that's wrong. Like I was saying earlier, schedule, boom. I'll be on all day tomorrow and all day Thursday. All right, from 9 a.m. to 5-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time, obviously. So make sure you hop on and check it out. Of course, up on YouTube, tomorrow will be this first episode if you just got in late here. Also, a reminder, the Pilot Hour pre-release is going to be on Saturday, and me and Nicole are doing commentary on Sunday for the Birds of Paradise Standard 1K, which you can play in as well. So, pre-release is on Saturday. Check it all out, and I would love to see you there for that. I'll see y'all tomorrow, folks, all right? I'm Davis signing off for Bronze To Mythic Episode 1. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.